Hi there. Let's just clean that little lensy poo. Okay. I suppose I better introduce himself. Dr. Hornfix, one pan man, kitchen counsellor, call it what you like. What I'm doing today is my first nutritious meal for single men. Or women, but my target is actually for single men. You'll understand that as it goes on. Is it recording, Andrew?
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay. Right. This is totally unscripted and off the cuff. Make it up as I go along. But anyway. Clean that. What I'm going to cook today is a meal that I've cooked myself many times and it's nutritious. Main ingredient, cabbage. Okay. Other main ingredient, onions. To spice it up a little bit of ginger and some garlic. All cheap, all available. People don't eat enough cabbage. I don't. People don't. It's cheap. It's good for you. Everyone should eat more cabbage. Right. What have we got here? Bit of salt. Bit of olive oil. My own olive oil, I would say. Picked by my own fair hands and Andrew's, I might say. Right. I don't always use a wok, but for this dish I found a wok is the tool to use. Okay, so give the wok a little clean. Don't buy with those non-stick woks unless you've got one. This wok I actually found in a skip somewhere, thrown away. So, oh, I might add, this whole kitchen, everything in here is second hand. So, I'm trying to dispel the myth. You've got to have money to cook, you've got to have utensils, you know. I'm pretty basic here. I mean, my target audience is single men that have been in, like, if you want, an abusive relationship, yeah? Because chances are you're going to be skint, yeah? But being skint is not a reason not to eat well, you know, or not to look after yourself, you know. Being skint, in fact, you could use it as an excuse to live better than you've ever lived before. My one knife is that I've had for years. I should have sharpened it, but I've lost my sharpness somewhere. So, let's heat this up anyway. First off, cut your onions up. Now, I'm not going to profess that how I cut things up is the best. I mean, but it's quick. I did actually do a little bit of research on how to cut things up, and after that I cut the top of my bloody thumb. And so I'm just doing things how I've always done it, you know. Motorbike just gone past there. I mean, the secondary thing with these meals I'm going to prepare, in fact I'm doing 6 of them, I'm doing 6 meals and then I'm going to stop doing it. I mean, this what I'm doing now is actually taken over from Dr. Hornfix, which is a site for which I made as part of my own personal therapy, I might add, as a bit of a joke really. It was done as a joke originally, but then I realised I was led to believe and understood that actually people wanted it. People needed Dr. Hornfix. The idea being, I'll give you a little history lesson. Okay. Shouldn't really cook with olive oil. They all say don't cook with olive oil because it burns and all that. I've got it, you know what I mean? And I like it. Plenty of onions. Plenty of onions. Onions are good for you. At least I think they are. Good for me, anyway. Now I don't mind people writing in and saying, you chopped that onion wrong. Or you should be using X knife or X knife. But the one-pound man, he travels light. He hasn't got the knives, he hasn't got, what he's got is what he left with. And it's made good with that. Not in the bin, in the compost heap. Well, in the bucket, which goes in the compost heap later on. Everybody should be doing that. And sooner or later, you've got lots of lovely compost. Rather than going to landfill, be poisoned, everything else. Right, give them a bit of a... The whole idea of this as well, it's meant to be quick. You know, it's meant to be quick, nutritious. So I'm going to turn that up, it is up. I'm going to let them get a little bit brown. Now this wok, metal on metal, yeah? Metal on metal, not a problem. You've got a non-stick one, you can't use metal. We all know that. They don't know that on these cooking programs, you see on the telly, do they? A lot of them are always digging around with their non-stick pans with their metal utensils. So don't buy a non-stick wok. And one thing I'd like to believe, that people don't have iron in their bloodstream nowadays. Why? Because they all use non-stick and everything else. And you get a lot of iron from iron pans. Anyway, where am I? Okay. Let's chop this up while I'm waiting for that to cook. A little bit of good old lump of garlic, you know what I mean? Ginger. If you don't like it, well, learn to like it. You know what I mean? It's there's a lot of changes in your life. You know, you've got to embrace change. You know, so if you don't like things that you've never liked, you know, like ginger, it's good for you. It's good for your blood. Yeah, it's actually quite nice. You know, you've got to change. That's the idea. Grow. Anyway. Well, I don't know whether Andrew has too much ginger. I'm not putting too much in. And all this sort of thing goes at the end anyway. Okay, in a cup so I don't lose it. About ready. Right, cabbage. Now, like I say, nobody eats enough cabbage. We've got about half a cabbage in there, straight down the middle. In fact, I might even put the whole cabbage in. Quite small. Off with the end. Cut the core out. You don't like it too much. I'm actually going to put the whole cabbage in because it's smaller than I thought. There's two of us. So, history lesson. Dr. Horvitz, that's the idea of this. Yeah. Well, I started Dr. Horvitz originally when I was having a banging row with the ex-wife, who I now know to be a complete narcissist. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm not, you know, she probably won't never watch this anyway, so she'll never know. A complete utter. Oh, and she screamed at me that I should go and see a shrink. And I'm screaming to her, well, I think you should go and see a shrink. And so I actually said to myself and to her, sod it, I will see a shrink. And I'll tell him all about you and tell him what he thinks about that then. So, I did go and see a shrink. And, well, I went to make the appointment. Didn't happen. And while I was sat there waiting, I think that's enough. While I was sat there waiting, I thought, what am I doing sat here anyway? You know, what am I doing sat here? Waiting to make an appointment at a shrink when it's not me, it should be here. So anyway, so I didn't make the appointment for the shrink. I didn't make it then. Left, went home. And I thought, well, hang on, let's see what's online shrinks. So I had a look, you know, Google, whatever, and I found quite a few shrinks on there. One's for men as well. There is one called Shrinks for Men, actually. It was a woman, actually. You know, it's a Shrinks for Men, but it's a woman. But so I inquired how much that would cost, because, you know, I'm not made of money. 150 sheets. And I thought, well, stop that. I'm not paying 150 sheets just to ask someone whether my missus is a nutcase or not, which I already knew, you know. And, you know, is always correct. And, well, so I thought to myself, well, this is mad. There were some other ones. There were other ones. It wasn't all 150 sheets. But all I said to myself was, I don't mind spending 20 quid. I'll spend 20 quid, you know, just, you know, I thought that's fair enough. I looked and looked and looked. Couldn't find anything for that amount of money. Right, I'm going to turn this down a second because it's catching up with me, this. Oi. And I thought, well, hang on, pal. I didn't feel I was actually particularly unique. And I thought, well, there must be, you know, thousands of other guys in a similar position. And I say guys because I'm a guy, you know. I've got all my tackle on, you know what I mean? I'm not a, whatever, you call them, whatever. Bloke looks like a guy or whatever, or a woman that looks like a bloke, or a bloke looks like a woman. I'm a bloke, so I'm looking from a bloke's perspective. And I know that, actually, as narcissists go, there's actually 25% more, there's 75% men narcissists to the 25% women narcissists. So really, I'm actually sort of preaching to a minority, but I'm a bloke and I'm doing, but I don't, you know, I suppose women could get a glean something from this. I'm not sure whether they could, but I believe they probably could. Anyway, so I figured that you notice how I'm not cutting my fingertips off? Thinking about what I'm doing. I'm not trying to talk too much as I do it, because I do cut the tips of my bloody fingers off. So I figured that there must be a market for a £20 shrink that, and in reality all I wanted to do was sort of to say, here, check this out now. This is what I'm putting up with, blah, 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 blah. Do you think that's proper behaviour? Do you think that's acceptable behaviour? Do you think that anyone should be putting up with that? Because, as everyone would know, if you are living with a narcissist, they don't actually like you talking to anybody else about your relationship at all. Because, you know, they don't. It's some sort of crazy secret. So, you know, you end up very isolated, really, and putting up a behaviour that is just crazy making. You know, it would make anybody crazy. So I just figured there was a market for that. So I did look for help online for my problem, my situation, And I did find lots of help, of which there are lots of links to that help on my website, the drhornfix.com website. There are lots of links to it, and so you will find a lot of the places that I went. Right, here we go. Put this in. In there. The important thing with this now is to put a lid on. Keeps all the steam in there, the heat. Down. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, so yeah, difficult to get cheap help, you know, I mean, and also, anyone's going to know, yeah, your friends, they don't want to listen to you, they don't want to listen to you, they don't want to listen to you griping on, and especially if they're mutual friends as well, because they're in a obviously awkward position, you know, they obviously don't want to take sides, and, you know, so you end up not talking to anybody at all, you know, and so, and online, it's got better, in the, let's have a think, 8 or 9, is it that as much as that? It's at least 7 years that I've been sort of studying this phenomenon, let's call it phenomenon. There has been a lot more sites come on YouTube, yeah, that weren't there right at the beginning. I mean, I was on the trail of the narcissist 8-9 years ago, yeah, and it was a new word. You might find now that everybody's using this word, narcissist, even Donald Trump's a narcissist nowadays. But I was there sort of studying the phenomenon a long time ago. Where was I? I was cooking, that's where I was. Right. Anyway. Now this site, this thing I'm doing now, I'm going to do 6 dishes. I'm going to do 6 videos. This is the first one, so if you're lucky enough to get the first one from the hip, you're lucky. Yeah. As you all know, Google the monetizing is sort of changed. And it's difficult to, it used to be clicks and adverts and all this sort of thing, but now people are going for donations. So that's what I'm going for. I'm going for donations or whatever. I'm making it up as I go along, so I will take suggestions how I can monetize this thing. Never throw away your oil, yeah? Okay, if you are a lardy guy, whatever, maybe you don't want all the oil. But if you're not, you know, there's nothing wrong with oil. As long as you don't burn it, just use it. You know, that's the fish. Don't be afraid of cans. Can of tuna, don't be afraid. Oh, I'll tell you what I have forgotten. Salt and pepper. There you go. Good old pinch of salt. And pepper. I think I ran out of pepper, so I'll have to crush some up. Monetizing, yeah. I am going to try and make money out of this. I mean, you know, as you'll know, you know, if you have been in a relationship with a, let's call it, you know, a difficult person, it's not, chances are you've got out with your life, yeah, but you haven't got out of any money. That's the truth. You wouldn't have got out of any money, and the chance of getting any money back is going to be bloody slim. You've got to face that. You know, I did go down the sort of like road of hoping I might get some money come my way. You know, after a long relationship, you shared a lot of things, a lot of money's gone both ways. You know, you think that, anyway, I'm not going on about that. But I've got to make some money, yeah? So when, or if anyone does care to donate to this thing, there you are. My money is going to go into making this site better. Yeah? It's actually quite cheap to run nowadays. I'm not, I haven't got any expensive habits, so the idea is to make the site better and make me a living, you know. Well, as I say, I don't need much stir. You can put other things in this dish, but this is the basic one. Cabbage, let's soften it up nicely now, and onions, and fish. it's quick. The idea you're going to be rushed off your feet, trying to hold it together. All done. Tidy as you go, tidy as you go. You know, don't be too fussy. You know, tidy as you go. The thing is, when you're living on your own, mate, you just get on and do it, don't you? You just get on and do it. You don't get too preoccupied with too much. Just get the job done. Anyway, so I am going to be broaching. I'm going to be broaching lots of different subjects with this channel, and so I suppose people that leave their comments or a donation. With your donation, you could ask me to broach a subject. I'm actually, I will say myself, very well educated on the narcissistic spectrum. Thank you, Andrew. On that narcissistic spectrum of behaviour, what it does to you, the CPTSD, all that sort of thing. What it does to you, and what you've got to do to get over it. I'm actually well versed on it. And it's been slow. It's been slow for me, and I'm only sort of, I would say, I'm still cooking on it a little bit. Probably only 5% now. I think I'm 90% done, over it. But I still get the occasional flashbacks. But they're less, and I've got, and these are the things I've picked off the internet, which you can do yourself, obviously. So I'm going to be a hub for that, that sort of thing. It's my intention, anyway. And like I was saying, if you care to donate, this kitchen can change. You can change the colour if you want. This is my kitchen at the moment. It's very basic. It's all Formica. I'd like to get some stone. I'd like to get a new sink. That was in someone's garden. That sink. Everything you see here is second hand. Like I say, I come out with my life. Which I'm glad. I come out with my sanity as well. But I didn't come out with any money, so I'm really sort of making out as I go along. Quite difficult. I'm in sunny Portugal. It's quite difficult to make a living here. I used to make a living in England. That came to a sad end. Not my fault, I might say. So now I'm making up as I go along. I still go to England to do occasional work. Right, that I would say is about done. Always put the fish in at the end. Obviously it's already cooked, the fish. Normally I would just throw this empty can to the waiting cat out there, but I won't today because I'm recording this. Sorry, cat. Put it at the end for two reasons. One, it doesn't actually need cooking, or you don't want to heat it through. You don't want it to turn to mush. You still want to keep it, chunks. Right, lid back on.
And did you remember the ginger?
I put the ginger in, yeah.
It's already in.
It's in there. Thank you very much for reminding me, Andrew. But yeah, the ginger's in there. I will actually put a little bit of mustard in there. This is I did get this out. You don't have to put the mustard in, but it just gives it a little bit of a. I mean, this is very flexible. This is not strong mustard. It's flavoursome. Flavoursome mustard. I want to actually make this thing I'm doing a little bit like, believe it or not, the Galloping Gourmet. And I am going to have, when we go outside into my courtyard, you'll understand in a while, I am going to have guest eaters, whatever you want to call them, guests. Of the female. I haven't actually given up on females, I might add. Of the female variety. Just because I've had some sort of bad experience. I haven't actually given up on females. But, I will have guests and I will be feeding them. And I'm going to pull them out the pretend audience, like Graham Kerr used to. Wash the plates twice, this boy. Keep it all warm, you know. Well, just about ready to serve. In fact, I'm going to turn it off. It doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be bubbling away now. It's cooked, ready to serve. So, I hope you're getting a picture of what I intend to do. Tidy as you go, tidy as you go. You got to learn these things, you know. I mean, a lot of guys, you know, don't blame them either, but a lot of guys, their places like a crap house, you know, and there's no need for it. There's real no need for it. If you could just, you know, get a grip of yourself, you know, that's all. Right. Okay, Andrew, would you like to follow me to the,
Sure.
oh, to the dining area? Lovely cat. This is my dining. We're going to eat in our laps. Is that all right, Andrew?
That's fine, mate.
Okay. So I'll dish this out. Obviously, ordinarily, if I was cooking just for myself, which I am most of the time, I'd probably eat out the pan. You know, 1 pan man, you get it? So,
Saves on washing up.
saves on washing up, saves on resources, saves on a lot of things. You've eaten already, I'll just give you a little bit, Andrew, yeah?
Yeah, it's a bit
Go on,
taste, yeah.
Is that all right?
That's great.
Okay. I actually haven't eaten. I was actually making candles today. So there you go. No cap. No, no, and thrice no. Hang on. Get some utensils. I'm going to take over the camera now, Andrew, while you taste my repast.
Standing up taste.
A little taste.
What's the name of the dish then? Just cabbage and fish.
No name, I'll give it a name. I will give it a name.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
Okay, well, I'm going to eat now, so hope you've enjoyed the video. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Okay. There you go. Oh.
Very good.